Hi, my name is Olivia. I'm 21 years old. So, I'm here to share my story with you. I have two siblings, an older sister and an older brother. My brother and I are closer in age, about a year and a half apart. My sister and I are 6 years apart. My mom and dad split when I was in high school, that was junior year. So 2012, they split up. In third grade, I was diagnosed with depression. Denied it pretty much until my sophomore year in high school, but I'll get back to that. So, in first grade, I'm kind of bouncing back and forth there, but in first grade, I was almost taken away from my family because my family hoarded stuff. So, if you've seen the show Hoarders Buried Alive, and picture that, that's what I lived in my whole life. So that was a struggle growing up. Also, I was abused physically, verbally, mentally, and sexually. Most people don't know about the sexually part, because I recently I blocked it out, and I recently rediscovered that what happened was not right. But, for years I was bullied because I was controlling, I was bossy. Everybody called me mom and boss, and that was because I had no control in my life, no environment, no control in nothing, and my life was so crazy, I wanted some kind of control, and I decided to do it through friends and family, and that hurt them more than anyone else, and that hurt me because that meant that I had no friends. People claim to be my friend, but really they're not there for me. It's just a lie. It's a huge lie. And frankly, I hate fake people who just I'll be there for you when they see that you tried killing yourself, and then suddenly they're there, but then once you're okay again, they're gone. So, as I said, I believe I was diagnosed in third grade with depression, and I didn't really act upon it until my 8th grade year. 8th grade, the one and only friend I had decided she was not going to be my friend. So, that summer, I tried killing myself. Sorry, my phone is going to die. That summer, I tried killing myself. Now, it was not that big of an attempt. It was minor compared to future attempts, but still. I went to church camp and met someone who was my support, and it meant he helped me not kill myself so many times. It's insane, and I'm beyond thankful for this person. But anyways, freshman year was the worst year I had in school ever. I had no friends. I entered high school with no friends. I was bullied more, and I thought everybody told me high school would be better. That's a lie. I already mentioned I've been sexually abused, but it's hard to admit it because not a lot of people talk about it. And then when people talk about it and they're not bawling their eyes out, they assume they're lying. But I would never lie about anything because it needs to be out there. The truth needs to be out there. It's not fair that criminals get away with things they should not get away with, such as my freshman year I was raped. And I try not to cry right now, but I held a strong front. So I was like, this happened, and I was very calm, and I wasn't freaking out. And they decided because I was bigger than he was, that it didn't happen. But it did, and it has affected my life ever since. It's easier to talk about because I've been in a sexual support group, because I want more people to know that even though my case, the guy got away with it, not every case is gonna happen. There will be justice for those guys who hurt women. It just needs to be. Someone in this world needs to fight for us women who have been abused sexually. It's just my opinion. So, my junior year, I got really depressed. It was a long time coming. My parents divorcing. Well, actually, they're technically still married, but they don't live with each other. They're both moved on and such. So, anyways, my junior year, I started self-harming. It got pretty serious. Like, I was cutting every day with a razor, and it was bad. And then it got even worse because I started trying to kill myself, and the attempts got more and more riskier. My senior year, I was told 3 days before graduation that I wasn't going to graduate because I didn't pass a class. Now, what school didn't know is I was going through hell. A lot of personal stuff, and I had a hard time focusing, and I had tried to pass this class. I worked my ass off, and I did all the I did all the work online, so I didn't understand. I was really confused, and I'm like, can you just let me walk so I don't have to call everybody I invited to not come? And they would not let me walk. So I took it upon myself and took a whole bunch of pills. Obviously, it didn't work because I'm here. But my mom went in the next day and told the principal what I did. And the principal said there was a mistake, that I will graduate on time. And I did. And I walked with everybody. I still, to this day, struggle with depression, cutting. My last attempt was in March of this year. Before that, it had been almost 2 years since I tried killing myself, which was huge because there was a time where I tried every single day. But thankfully, anyways, I'm still here. And I don't understand why. I don't. I still don't have friends, really, at all. I don't have much of a support system because people say they'll be there for me, and I literally texted 10 people last night when I really needed someone, and no one responded. That felt great. Sarcasm there. I didn't pick that up. I know many people do not watch my page or will see my page or see this video, but I'm here today. I've tried killing myself, probably, like, serious attempts, I would say, 15 serious attempts. Now, like, really close attempts, 3. And then, like, minor, pretty much not even attempting, I can't even tell you how many times. But where I'm getting at, and what no one understands, I don't want to die. I don't. I really, really don't. I just want the pain to go away. I am tired of fighting. And I know there's people who suffer Way more. I know there's people that have cancer that would just love to live and not die of that disease. I wish that disease on me to make another person survive. If I could do that, I would do that. Like, I had a friend who passed away at 16 from cancer. That's just too young. It's not fair, and life is not fair. But to whoever watches this video, if you're struggling with depression, self-harm, sexual assault, sexual abuse, any abuse, I mean what I say, and I don't lie. I will be there for anyone. I can put my problems aside. I would do anything for anyone I would drop a dime. I would stop whatever I'm doing to help prevent anyone from killing themselves. And yet I can't prevent myself. Somehow I can't stop myself from trying. But I can with other people, and it just doesn't make sense to me. How can I help others but I can't help myself? There's hope. I'm not gonna be one of those people saying it gets better. Maybe it does. I don't know. I have not had the privilege to see the better. I haven't. So, I'm not going to say that. What I am going to say to those who are suffering: life continues to throw you curveballs. Once you're feeling like everything's going perfect and great, and you're finally feeling better, life's gonna happen, throw you a curveball. You may relapse with drugs, alcohol, self-harm, whatever you do to cope. You might relapse. Relapse is okay. But there's a time where you need to get help. And I'm sort of trying to talk to myself in a way, because I need to get help. But yet, I'm too scared to. Don't be scared to get help. It's not too late for any of us, including me. No matter how deep of a depression you're in, no matter how scared you are, you can get help. And I can get help. Let's not let depression win. We're warriors. I have a reason why this tattoo is on my wrist. And if you look closely, there's that semicolon. And most people who are depressed that follow projects, the semicolon project. Semicolon represents a sentence that could have ended but didn't. Put it in the form of our life. We are the author. We could have ended our lives, but we have chosen to go on. And that's where I'm going to leave you at. You're a warrior, you're a survivor, and a fighter, and you can get through anything. Just remember, you are a warrior.